Hey everyone, welcome back to Mixing with the Geek. Today I'm going to show you how to make the paired cocktail for Pink Floyd's Animals. Now this is a custom recipe I came up with and I call it Raving and Drooling. Now don't worry if you don't get that reference, stay tuned for my making of the record episode that's coming out shortly. You'll find out all about that plus a ton of other facts. But let's get back to the cocktail. You're going to start by grabbing a cocktail mixer. We're going to start with a 1/2-inch piece of peeled and trimmed ginger, and we're gonna muddle that. We're gonna put that right in our mixing tin and muddle that. And you wanna release all those wonderful flavors. Now don't worry about getting the size exact. You just want a small piece because a little goes a long way with ginger. All right, so next we're gonna add 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice, followed by 3/4 of an ounce of honey mix. Honey mix is simply honey and hot water, 1-to-1 ratio, and the hot water helps to dissolve the honey so that it's easier to mix in our cocktail. All right, moving on to the booze, we're gonna start with 1/4 ounce of Aperol, followed by 1/2 ounce of Zucca. Then we have 1/4 ounce of allspice liqueur, and then 1 ounce of blended Scotch. Here I'm using pig's nose Scotch for obvious reasons, but you can use any blended Scotch in this recipe. Then we're gonna use 1/8 teaspoon of Absinthe. And I'm using a little bartender trick here. I put my finger on the breather hole and that dispenses the absinthe slower, which is better for something like this where we wanna be really precise because again, a little of this goes a long way. And then finally, we're gonna do 2 dashes of plum and tobacco bitters because hey, it was the 70s, everyone was smoking. Now we're gonna fill our shaker with some ice. Now we shake. Now we're gonna grab a glass and a big ice cube. And now we're gonna double strain the contents of our tin into our glass. And now we garnish. I'm using 3 maraschino cherries here, or you could use 3 different ones, 3 different types of cherries. And there is the Raving and Drooling. Let's see how it tastes. Oh wow. Man, I love this drink. It definitely tastes like fall. It feels like this photo. I'm telling you, it's got so many different wonderful flavors going on. The Scotch, to the allspice, to the Zucca, to the Aperol, the Absinthe, the bitters, everything comes through, the lemon, honey. It's such a wonderful, complex taste, and it's got a great mouthfeel. And it's weird because in some instances, it almost tastes like apple. I think that's the rhubarb in here. Well, that is the Raving and Drooling. If you end up making your own, be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this cocktail. Until then, be sure to enjoy responsibly. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm your Vinyl Geek, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Hey everyone, thanks again for watching this Mixing with the Geek episode. If you want to see more, I'll put a playlist right there, as well as another Pink Floyd video that you should check out.